Hey, what's going on? My name is Dusty Duprell. You can call me Tracksuit Dusty. With so many NFT projects, how do you choose a winner? Well, I think the more relevant question is, how do you quickly identify the losers? These are the 5 red flags that I use to quickly identify projects that are more than likely scams. A little bit about my background. I started in the streets, enforcing, collecting money for people that didn't like to pay. Realized that was kind of a dead-end occupation, and I got into software engineering. Now I work full-time as a consultant, helping companies enable themselves with Web3 technologies. Specifically today, I'm here to talk to you about NFTs. Specifically, the scams, the shams, the NFTs that are going to end up costing you money. So let's get started. Number one thing I would tell you to look out for is any kind of NFT that shows up in your social media as an ad. Because the truth of the matter is the successful NFT projects usually have a lot of buzz around them. It's actually going to be quite difficult for buyers to get in at the ground floor or mint these. So there's no real incentive for the sellers to be advertising these projects, promoting these NFTs, promising huge returns on investment. This could be the next such and such project. If I'm scrolling through my Facebook feed and I see an NFT ad come down looking like this one actually, be even more skeptical if these ads feature celebrities that are in this space. Because, for example, if you look at this ad right here, you have Gary Vee on it, and they're saying, hey, this is based off of his project. But it doesn't say that Gary Vee has any direct correlation with it. They're just trying to pick up on the uneducated newcomer to the NFT space that are getting excited by the chance of making a huge return on investment, which you can, but just not with these. So I would stay clear of these ads. Number 2, if there's any kind of celebrity endorsement with the project, I'm going to step away. Celebrities use NFTs as cash grabs. And this takes on 2 forms. First, it's when a celebrity is actually creating the NFT project. When it's their project and they're so excited about it and they can't wait for you to get involved. History shows us that these projects, it has a huge amount of interest in the beginning and then it just dies because the celebrities, 99 times out of 100, are going to try to sell these NFTs to their fans without any regard of the quality of the NFT, the future of the NFT. They're only interested in that initial offering because with that initial minting period, that initial out the gate hype, they're going to make money rain or shine. And once they get their initial offering, they tend to just step away from the project and it goes nowhere. It is the nature of celebrities to do cash grab, and the new age is buy NFTs, which is essentially just a straight up transfer of your money to them. A great example of this is Logan Paul did CryptoZoo. He promoted it to be this groundbreaking, not only NFT art, but game, and it just turned out to be photoshopped images of stock footage, and then selling it as an NFT. The dude made millions of dollars on a complete scam, and all their fans got screwed. The second form of direct celebrity promotion is when a celebrity promotes an NFT. The promotion will kind of look something like, hey, I'm very excited about this project. I'm getting in on it. I just bought my first such and such from this NFT project. You should too. Stay away from those. The celebrity is getting paid to promote that. Once these launch, there's a huge influx of money. It builds up liquidity, however you want to say it. Then the celebrity does a rug pull, basically, selling their stock, taking their money, run. They don't believe in the project. And the successful projects that we have seen are the ones that do have a roadmap, that do have a plan to keep the project going. The third red flag I look at is underdeveloped or crappy roadmap. NFT projects will have something called a roadmap, which is essentially an NFT's version of a business plan. It sets out goals, objectives, and timelines to achieve those goals. I like to evaluate that a project has an interesting and well thought out roadmap that shows they have set some kind of milestones, set some kind of timeline to that, and that they have a way to make this project evolve, because that's truly the only way an NFT is going to have a long-term chance for profitability and growth and sustainability is if they have an interesting roadmap that shows innovation with the project. So how do you get to these roadmaps? And all these NFT projects will have a Discord server, they'll have a website, they'll have Twitter. I go to the website and I even kind of use that as like an initial evaluation. So if I get to the website and it's cookie cutter, it's not interesting, it's very generic, it'll kind of turn me off. But then within the website, I'll look for the roadmap, which basically tells you the plan for their NFT project, from the initial minting of their first NFT to the next milestone, which could be anything from social gatherings to a secondary minting that you can only get to if you have bought the original minting. Just something unique and a time frame associated with that. And that, honestly, that it's presented in an interesting way. If you look at Bored Apes, you can see that's a successful project because it does have a roadmap. Each of those roadmaps have interesting points, and they deliver on those. Bored Apes had a social gathering where they rented a yacht, and if you had this Bored Apes initial NFT, you could go to this yacht party. So there's this additional value beyond just this piece of art that you have. It's like a ticket to a lifestyle. So another thing I would avoid are copycats or deviations of really successful NFT projects. Once an NFT grows in popularity, you'll see variants of that NFT popping up all over the place. Whether it's the artistic style, the naming, or the subject matter of the NFT, other people will create similar NFTs that someone new to the NFT marketplace will mistake for the original project and purchase those thinking they've purchased something of value, but really they just got scammed. And they're quite successful at it. And the final thing that I look out for personally, that's a red flag for my initial soiree into NFTs, is a high floor price, a high minting price. The whole idea of these NFTs is to buy, mint it, and sell it for more. And that price of mint factors into the risk-reward ratio. So sometimes these NFTs come in with a very high weighted reward. Sometimes these NFT projects come in with a high minting price that causes the risk of buying this NFT and the chance of me reselling it greatly outweigh the reward. So like anything over a 1.8 Ethereum, I'm out. That's like too rich for my blood for initial minting. So those are my 5 red flags. Stay away from ads, stay away from celebrity endorsed, promoted, stay away from copycats. Look out for copycats. Look out for crappy roadmaps and high floor prices. And again, this is just an introductory, this is just my quick rule of thumb. Get rid of the crappy projects or potentially crappy projects so I can focus on the NFT projects that may be of value someday or that I may be more interested in. And I mean, there's exceptions to all these rules, but this is, to summarize, those are my 5 rules that I follow as a general rule of thumb to determine which NFT projects to stay clear of. If you found this was helpful, I'm going to ask that you like and you subscribe. I am trying to make more specific content that overlaps with kind of my work so I can share what I do, how I learn, and kind of share a pathway to success that I've experienced in a very short time by just switching careers into the world of software engineering, web enablement, Web3, whatever you want to call it. There's money to be had and it's easy to get on board.